back to News Geelong as we enter the world of Geelong sport with Mitch Cleary. Good evening, Mitch.
Thanks, Meryl. The string of major sporting events to come to our town has grown once again, with the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club securing the rights to Australia's Davis Cup tie in February. Ian Nichols spoke with Bob Sperling, president of Geelong's Premier Tennis Club.
Well, here we are at the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club, which boasts more than 1,000 members, and each and every one of them rejoicing at the news that they're going to see Davis Cup staged here early in the new year. Australia versus China. And they're going to attract big crowds. We're talking with the president of the club, Bob Sperling.
To get for the club and the Geelong city and region, so we're delighted to be the successful host venue, given that there was strong competition, and we ultimately beat Adelaide. And
it was an agonisingly long wait, though, wasn't it?
Took a little longer than we thought. However, at the end of the day, we got the result we were looking for.
Yes, to beat cap cities for a major event, and now the euphoria perhaps now wearing off, and you've got to get down to rolling up the sleeves and preparing for 3,000 fans to come here on each of the 3 days.
That's correct. We've hit the ground running. All the work is about to commence. We'll be able to fast track a lot of it, given that it's 9 weeks today, in fact, that the tie starts. So with Christmas in the middle, we haven't got a lot of time, but we've got a very dedicated group of volunteers here at the club that will be assisting Tennis Australia bring a world-class event to the city.
Well, centre court obviously is right there looking picture at the moment, and I guess your ground staff are going to now have to, with hot weather, be very vigilant in keeping it up to match standard.
Yes, it's an annual challenge. We're very used to it because the grass courts have been here for some 65 years. But of course, getting an event the quality of the Davis Cup means that there's additional care, additional work required. I might add that part of the process of the selection process revolved around the condition of the courts, and Tennis Australia brought their grass court expert down from Queensland, and he was extremely impressed and gave Tennis Australia a very high recommendation for the condition of the court. So maintaining them though between now and the tie, the centre court will be rested over the best part of the next 2 months. It'll be used sparingly.
It's the next big question that arises is television coverage taking Geelong to the world. That's still in abeyance, as I understand.
Yes, with Tennis Australia are still negotiating at the moment with a couple of the broadcasters. It would be great if we can get television, just for the very reason that it is a world-class event. Davis Cup has been such a strongly known brand, and playing China in particular. China's got such an enormous tennis amount of tennis growth going on at the moment. We understand over 110 million people watched Li Na lose the Australian Open final earlier this year to Kim Clijsters, and she later won the French. But 110 million, 5 times Australia's population. Now the men mightn't be quite as well known, but we do know they're on the march. Something like 97,000 tennis courts presently in China, and we have a strong Chinese community down here too. I'm sure will embrace the opportunity to support them.
At the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club, Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
The Newtown and Chewell Football Club has pulled off another recruiting coup, signing former Werribee Tiger Ryan Normington. Ian Nichols spoke with him at Aldersley Reserve.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new challenge. Yeah, coming from 2 premierships in the last couple of years, and Newtown are on the way up, making the elimination last year. So we're really looking forward to next season, and hopefully it all pans out.
Well, I'm sure it will. We had the pleasure of talking with Jared McCorkle just recently, a similar style of player, I'm sure, to you. The midfield here at Newtown and Chewell is on the rise, I'd say.
Yeah, well, hopefully getting a couple of recruits to add to the engine room always helps, and Jared playing at VFL level for the last few years. He's a really good player. So, yeah, everything's looking really good.
Well, now you've been pretty close to that level yourself over the years, of course, coming first of all through the TAC with the Murray Bush Rangers. So you have played at a very high level right from the time you got out of school, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've played a little bit at that level, but nothing like Jared. I've done most of my footy in the country, which is I'm happy with, and so yeah, I'm just happy to be around here.
Well, from my recollection, that league, the Goulburn Valley Football League, is a very strong competition.
Yeah, it's good footy up there. I think it's really similar to down here in Geelong, so it should be a really good challenge for me.
And Shep United have a bit of a culture of winning, so that can be inbred here.
Well, hopefully that's the plan anyway.
Well, now you've come also for career reasons. You're a phys ed teacher, and this is a good move for you as well.
Yeah, it's always good to further your education, and Geelong's a good place to live, and so I'm just really looking forward to it.
So have you penciled in any position yet, or has the coach Jacob got any special plans for you?
Not at this stage. I think I'm just going to play through the midfield a bit, and maybe anywhere else really. I'm kind of that size where it doesn't really matter where I play, so I'm just willing to do my part for the team.
Well, you look like a modern-day footballer, athletic, and that's what we need with the speed of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the game evolves every year, so to be this height and kind of being able to run a little bit, it really helps.
Well, I remember your uncle Dallas Normington being an old Werribee fan, as I was. So it is a football family, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah. But all my uncles and my dad all played footy, and obviously Dallas was a fairly good footballer, so yeah, we go all right in our family.
Well, I hope you can live up to the name. I'm sure you will, and have success with Newtown this year.
Hopefully.
That's all for sport tonight. Be sure to catch us Friday. But for now, it's back to you, Meryl.
Thank you, Mitch. And now the latest in Geelong's summer weather with Sophie Miller. Good evening, Sophie.
Thank you, Meryl, and good evening to all of our viewers as we take a look at the predicted weather outlook for the next 6 days. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll have a mostly sunny day with a top of 23. Friday will be a sunny day with a warm top of 26 degrees. To start off the weekend, Saturday we are looking at a mostly sunny day with a top temperature of 29. Sunday will be cloudy with scattered showers and the possibility of thunderstorms later in the day with a top temperature of 24. To start off the new week, Monday will be a cloudy day with isolated showers and the chance of thunderstorms during the morning and a top of 24. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with isolated showers during the morning and a top of 23 degrees. Today we had a partly cloudy day with a top temperature of 19. That's the weather outlook for this Wednesday evening. Until Friday, have a pleasant night, and it's back to you, Meryl.
Thank you, Sophie, and thank you for being with us on News Geelong. Only 11 sleeps until Christmas. I'm Meryl Friend, and from all the team at News Geelong, have a good evening and a great night.